Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says that after the House passes the nearly $40 billion emergency Ukraine aid package, the Senate will move swiftly to get the package passed and sent to President Biden's desk for his signature. Joining us now to discuss this and more, the former defense secretary during the Trump administration, Mark Esper. He's the author of a brand new, very important new book just released today entitled A Sacred Oath, Memoirs of a Secretary of Defense During Extraordinary Times. Secretary Esper, thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to get to the book shortly, but let's talk about Ukraine first. You say you had argument after argument pushing Trump not to withhold military aid to Ukraine. If this Russian invasion had happened during a Trump presidency, would Ukraine have gotten the weapons and the financial support it needed to hold off Putin's forces?
Well, Wolf, good to see you. Thanks for having me tonight. Let me say this much. I think President Trump deserves credit for providing Ukraine with lethal defensive aid, most notably the Javelin anti-tank missiles. And so that's very important. It's been critical to their defense against the Russians. And I know from personal experience as Army Secretary, I traveled to western Ukraine, Lviv, in early 2018 and watched us train troops on the ground, Ukrainian troops. So those are very important factors that were going on during the Trump administration that I think the administration deserves credit for. With regard to what would have happened, it would be all speculation. I think, myself and John Bolton, Mike Pompeo, and others really felt strongly about the importance of NATO and the criticality of defending Ukraine. And it was the three of us that would at times discuss and meet with President Trump to push the issue of releasing the security assistance in the summer, late summer, fall of 2019.
Yeah, the three of you may have wanted to support NATO, but there's a recurring theme in your brand new book. And it's your defense of NATO in the face of former President Trump's intense disdain for the NATO alliance. If Trump were to run again and if he were to win, do you believe that would put the future of NATO at risk?
Well, it's certainly a possibility. Many NATO allies were anxious about this. I spent a lot of time meeting with them in Brussels and our Indo-Pacific allies as well to reassure them that we valued the relationship. And look, on one hand, President Trump was right. They all should live up to their financial commitments and do more. It was wrong for Germany to continue Nord Stream 2. But on the other hand, you don't threaten to pull out of the alliance. You don't threaten to walk away out of what is the most successful alliance in history. And what I think our alliances are the asymmetric capability that we have that Russia and China do not have.